The first Noel, the angel did say, was to certain poor shepherds in fields as they lay, in fields where they lay keeping their sheep.
Trainers, I'm back again with another video, back again with another video. So when you see his gorgeous and handsome face, might I add, you already know that there's more Pokemon Go info. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the Christmas event update. I'm also going to be talking about a new shiny that may be coming for New Year's. If not, we'll definitely see it within the Johto Tour. So make sure you have your ticket handy. Make sure you get your ticket if you want to participate. Now, just for on a side note, I wasn't going to make a Christmas event video. I just wasn't feeling it. But I'm just in the mood to make one. I'm excited. There's new shinies that's coming and all this other extra stuff. But anyway, so yeah, that's what we're going to be talking about in today's video. We're going to talk about the new Pokemon that's supposed to be coming for the Christmas event, which is Avalugg and its first form. I forgot the first form's name. Anyway, I'll throw it up on screen. You guys already know what I'm talking about anyway. And I'm sure you already know what's already going on. So, Bergmite, that's its name, Bergmite, and it involves the Avalugg. So I'm going to be talking about that, the perfect IVs, and the perfect IVs for this new shiny Pokemon that we might be getting for the New Year update, if we're getting that shiny. If not, we're definitely, like I said, we'll see it definitely in a Johto Tour. So, yeah, so guys, can you just feel the season, the season of giving? I love Christmas. But yeah. Anyway, guys, it's been long enough intro. With that being said, guys, we're not going to jump into this video now, but we're going to jump into this video right now. Let's go. Right. So, the first thing we're going to talk about is Kyurem and its perfect IVs, its best movesets, and everything like that. Toward the end, I ended the video, so I actually forgot to mention this. So I'm going to be talking about Hoot Hoot, Bergmite, and Kyurem's perfect IVs. So with that said, let's get into it. So Kyurem is a dragon and ice type. It can be maxed out at 41 CP. Attack is 246, defense is 170, and its stamina is going to be 245. It's a legendary dragon and ice type, and Kyurem's best move set in Pokemon Go is going to be Dragon Breath and Draco Meteor, doing a 15.23 DPS. Kyurem is vulnerable to Dragon, Fairy, Fighting, Rock, and Steel type moves, and Kyurem is going to be boosted by windy and snow weather. But seeing how it's not really snowing really anywhere, as far as I know, you're going to just focus on the non-weather boosted Kyurem, which is actually going to be what we're going to be talking about in a minute. So here we go. Alright, so Kyurem, the Generation 5 legendary Pokemon, is going to be resistant to electric, grass, and water. 62.5% damage, and its best movesets is going to be, like I said, it's going to be Dragon Breath, Draco Meteor, 15.23 DPS. Next is going to be Dragon Breath and Dragon Claw, 14.51 DPS. Alright, its next best move is going to be Dragon Breath Blizzard, 14.49 DPS. Steel Wing Draco Meteor, 14.21 DPS. Steel Wing Blizzard, 13.50 DPS. Steel Wing and Dragon Claw, 13.47 DPS. Now we talk about its perfect IVs. Alright, so Kyurem's perfect IVs is going to be level 20, non-weather boosted, 2042. That's the one we're going to be focusing on since it's not really snowing anywhere. And it's going to be weather boosted, level 25. Is going to be CP 2553. So those are the two 100% IVs that you're going to be looking for. If it starts snowing, 2553, not snowing, 2042, and it's also going to be boosted by windy weather. So it actually might be a chance that it can be, it will be weather boosted since it is kind of windy out where I'm at. So with that said, let's jump into Bergmite. Alright, so Bergmite is an ice type. It's going to be maxed out at 1374. Attack is 117. Defense is 120. Stamina is going to be 146. Bergmite is... its best moveset is going to be Bite and Icy Wind, doing a 5.24 DPS. Bergmite is going to be vulnerable to fighting, fire, rock, and steel type moves, and it's going to be boosted by Snow Weather. So, this Gen 5 Pokemon is going to be resistant to Ice type, its own kind, 62.5% damage. Best moveset is Bite, Icy Wind, as I stated before, 5.24 DPS. Bite and Crunch, 5.22 DPS. Tackle and Miracle is going to be 4.96 DPS. Bite Miracle, 4.93 DPS. Tackle and Icy Wind, 4.92 DPS. And Tackle and Crunch, 4.69 DPS. Now we talk about the 100% IVs for Bergmite. Alright, so Bergmite. If it's going to be in research, it's going to be level 15. CP 520 is what you're going to be looking for. And this actually is going to debut on this part 2 of the Christmas event that's currently going on right now. So, if it's going to be in raids, non-weather boosted, it's going to be CP 694. If it's going to be, again, in raids, it's going to be, if it's weather boosted, it's going to be level 25, CP 868. You're going to look for that. If it's going to be in the wild, level 30, it's going to be CP 1041. And that's non-weather boosted. The weather boosted in the wild is going to be level 35, CP 1128. So those are going to be the 100% IVs for Bergmite. And with that said, we're going to talk about Hoot Hoot, which is supposed to be maybe debuting and maybe even debuting in shiny form for the New Year's event. Also, Bergmite, I don't know if it's going to be shiny, but as you guys saw it, or you're going to see, because I'm going to put this before the actual video itself, since I incorrectly put this in a different order. But anyway, I'm gonna you might see the shiny form of Bergmite, so I don't really know, but that's why I'm just giving you the information. So with that said, we're going to talk about Hoot Hoot before I wrap this video up. So here we go. Alright, so here we go. Hoot Hoot is a normal and flying type Pokemon, maxed out 766. Attack 67, defense is 88, stamina is going to be 155. Hoot Hoot's best moveset is going to be Peck and Sky Attack, 4.75 DPS. Hoot Hoot is going to be vulnerable to electric, ice, and rock type moves, and Hoot Hoot is boosted by partly cloudy and windy weather, and it's a Gen 2 Pokemon from the Johto region. Alright, so Hoot Hoot is going to be resistant to Ghost and Ground, doing a 39.1% damage, and Bug and Grass, 62.5% damage. Its best movesets, again, Peck Sky Attack, 4.75 DPS, Feint Attack Sky Attack, 4.14 DPS, Peck Aerial Ace, 3.81 DPS, Feint Attack Aerial Ace, 3.46 DPS, Peck and Night Slash is going to be 3.22 DPS. I believe that's Nightshade. Peck and Nightshade, 3.22 DPS. Feint Attack and Nightshade is also going to be 3.02 DPS. Alright, so if Hoot Hoot was to become shiny in Pokemon Go for the New Year's event, if it's going to be in research, level 15 is going to be CP 290, that's going to be the Hundo. If it's shiny, it's going to be Shundo. Level 20, non-weather boosted. If it's going to be in raids, it's going to be CP 387, that's what you're going to look for. Weather boosted, level 25 in raids, CP 484. And Wild Encounter non-weather boosted, level 30, CP 580. And weather boosted, level 35, CP 629, which is actually the digits for my birthday, which is June 29th. So hopefully I do get that if it does appear in New Year's, and I get this Shundo. That would be really, really cool. Anyway, so with that said, that's gonna wrap it up here. So stay tuned for the second half of the main video. So here we go. Alright, trainers, so in the intro, I didn't mention anything about Mega Aerodactyl because I didn't know we was going to have Mega Aerodactyl. So, before today's video actually starts, we're going to talk a little bit about Mega Aerodactyl. So, obviously here on Pokemoners Twitter, it says Mega Aerodactyl stats have been pushed to the Game Master. Check it out. So, basically, we're going to be getting, and remember, Aerodactyl can be shiny, so if you have a shiny Aerodactyl, be ready to Mega Evolve it sometime in the near future. Now, Mega Aerodactyl is a rock and flying type Pokemon. Its stats is actually going to be stamina is 190, attack is 292, defense is 210, and level 50 max CP is 4655. Regular stats, stamina 190, attack 221, defense 159. And Mega Evolution costs, first evolution is going to be 200 Mega Energy. And subsequent evolutions is going to be 40 Mega Energy earned for per Candy Wild Buddy, 25 energy. So, I'm going to be talking more about this once this actually comes out closer, or comes closer to coming out, rather. And yeah, so I just want to let you guys know that Mega Aerodactyl is the next Mega to be released sometime in the near future. Obviously, it's going to be 2022. And we might actually see it for New Year's, or maybe just after New Year's, or just before. Well, can't say before because that's Christmas. But you never know. It might come out just before maybe the end of this month. I don't really know, but because it doesn't say when it's going to debut. So, like I said, I just want to throw that out there to you all to let you know Mega Aerodactyl is making its way to Pokemon Go sometime really soon. And then I'll get into the perfect IVs. I'll get into the best move sets and everything like that when it comes to fruition. Now, with that said, let's jump into today's video, which talks about the new Christmas event that's actually taking place today for me and whoever's around my location. And it started yesterday for some around the rest of the world. So with that said, we're also going to be talking about, like I said in the intro, we're going to be talking about the New Year's update that's actually should be coming sometime soon, and what Pokemon should be coming. So, with that said, let's jump into this video. Alright, so as all of you already know, what's going on for this Christmas event. So basically, there's going to be two parts. Like I said, the first part has already started in some parts around the world, and if you're around where I am, it's going to start today in about an hour, maybe 45 minutes or so. So, anyway, basically, we're going to be seeing Bergmite. Bergmite is a new Pokemon. I believe it's Gen 5. With that said, it can evolve into Avalugg. It's a, ice type. And also, Spheal is going to be out. And Spheal can be shiny. And I'm just giving a synopsis. That's the whole point of this whole video. It's just a synopsis. I'm not going to do the whole rundown and everything like that. I'm just going to talk about the main things. So yeah. Shiny Spheal can be finally shiny now. I thought we was going to get it for C-Day, but it's not. So yeah. So if you don't know, now you know. So Shiny Spheal, Bergmite, Avalugg, new shinies, new Pokemon. Now, it said that we're supposed to be getting shiny Bergmite sometime soon because it's in the code, but it could be maybe, well, it could be probably after the event. It's probably going to be shiny, or, I don't know. But I'm just letting you know that it's in the code that shiny Bergmite is a thing. Also, so that subsequently means shiny Avalugg is also going to be in coming to Pokemon Go really soon. Obviously, it'll probably debut maybe during the New Year's event, which, speaking of New Year's event, we're also probably going to see another new shiny Pokemon, which we're going to talk about in just a bit. But, so yeah, like I said, part 1 starts today. It's for some already around the world. And then there's a part 2 that's going to be starting on the 16th. I'm sorry, not the 16th, but the 23rd. And, yeah, so let's get into that. All right, but before we do that, I'm going to talk about the wild encounters that you're going to be seeing. So, Pikachu with a hat obviously can be shiny. We've had that not last year, year before last. Swinub can be shiny. Stantler wearing bells can be shiny. Delibird with ribbon in its hair can be shiny. Snorunt can be shiny. Like I said, Spheal can be shiny now with the scarf. Snover can be shiny. Cubchoo can be shiny with the ribbon. And also Vanillite. Vanillite cannot be shiny just yet. And if you're lucky, you can encounter the following, which is a Lowland Sandshrew, can be shiny. And Cryogonal, which cannot be shiny just yet at the moment. However, now for the raids, for the 1-star raids, you're going to get Pikachu, a Alolan Sandshrew, Swinub, pretty much the same Pokemon you see out in the wild. So don't try to raid those because these Pokemon are going to already be out in the wild. 3-star raids, you're going to see Cloyster, Holiday Stantler. Holiday Stantler is going to be out in the wild anyway. and Glaceon. So if you need a Glaceon, it's best just to get an Eevee and, get a ice lure module and, yeah, go to work. 5-star raids. Kyurem. Kyurem can now be shiny, which I actually got my shiny first raid ever. I want to thank the Raid Party app, and I suggest all of you download that app because it's pretty good. Not just because I got the shiny Kyurem first time ever, but it's cool because you can get it before your regional actually gets the new shiny Pokemon. So, because the game hadn't started for me, I'm sorry, the event hadn't started for me, but with me participating in that with that app, I was able to actually take part in the raids. Subsequently, me getting the shiny Kyurem. So, if you don't know about Raid Party, download it. Anyway, with that said, Mega Raids, Mega Steelix can be shiny, and yeah. So if you don't have that, go ahead and get it. Mega Evolve your Onix, get Steelix, and then you get Mega Steelix. Remember, in order to evolve Onix, you're gonna need a metal coat. You're gonna need metal coat. So make sure you have one of those handy to evolve it into Steelix, and then subsequently evolving it with the correct amount of candy and XL candy to get Mega Steelix. Now, field research task, we're going to talk about that. It's pretty much the same Pokemon. It's going to be Pikachu with the hat, Alolan Vulpix, Swinub, Stantler Wambells, Spheal, Cubchoo, and if you're lucky, you can get Cryogonal. So, basically, that's all that's going on in part 1 of the Christmas holidays. And now with that said, we're going to jump into part 2 for the Christmas event. Alright, so part 2 is going to take place on the 23rd, just 2 days shy of Christmas. And it's going to end on Christmas Eve, which is December the 31st. So basically, from 10 a.m. to Friday, December 31st at 8 p.m. local time, available during the time indicated, is going to be Bergmite making its Pokemon Go debut. Remember I said in the future it's going to be able to be shiny. Avalugg is Bergmite's evolution form. And yeah, so basically that's the Pokemon we're going to be getting. And with that said, let's jump into more on this video. Alright, so now before I go over what's coming next for part 2 in this Christmas event, just know you're pretty much going to be getting the same spawns from part 1 into part 2. The same research Pokemon you're going to be getting from part 1 into part 2. So I'm not going to be covering that. That'll just be redundant. Now, however, a gift from your first Pokestop spin each day. During part 2 of the event, you'll get an egg incubator for spinning your first Pokestop each day. And yeah, so you want to do that. So this way, for the people that like to play for free, you spin a Pokestop, you get it. I know in rural areas, it's probably not going to be a lot of Pokestops or whatever. You're just going to have to take a walk, take a ride somewhere, whatever. If you're looking to play, you got to do something in order to get that incubator. Like you either pay for it or you're going to take a walk. There's no in between. So, there's that. Now, even more timed research. So, 2-time research lines focused on friendship and catching Pokemon will be available during part 2 of the event. So, you have to complete them for fun surprises and rewards. And each of these research lines will lead to an encounter with Galarian Mr. Mime. So, before we've already had Galarian Mr. Mime, if you now have your Galarian Mr. Mime, now's the time to actually get it. And yeah, so we have another event called a Winter Wonderland mini event. A special mini event will take place from Saturday, December 25th, which is on Christmas at 10 a.m. So this is actually really cool, Christmas present. At 10 a.m. Sunday, December 26th. So it's only for one day at 8 p.m. local time. So it's available during the time indicated above unless otherwise stated. And here it goes. So basically, that's just what it is. Just for one day. Just a special mini event that takes place for that whole day. So basically, you got to see what's going to be in it. From Friday, December 24th, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to Monday, December 27th at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. You'll be able to trade with trainers up to 40 kilometers away. So there's that. So any Pokemon you're looking to trade, or if you looking to become best friends or something like that, like now's the time to do so. Get those lucky Pokemon in there. Get those schluckies, as y'all call them. And yeah, so basically that's what it is. So that's basically gonna wrap up the Christmas event for this event, but I want to talk about, now it's not set in stone about the New Year's event, but there's some stuff that I want to show you guys that involves the New Year's event, which should be coming up maybe sometime next week or something like that. That Niantic will put it out. So with that said, guys, stay tuned for that. One more thing I forgot to mention, actually. For the field research tasks, additional field research tasks will be available for the duration of the mini event that reward the following. So it will reward you a holiday Delibird. Can it be shiny? Answer is yes, it can be shiny. So hopefully you're getting your shiny Delibirds, all your shiny Pokemon, and hope you're having a great holiday and everything like that. So now we're going to jump into the New Year's event. It's not posted. It's, like I said, it's not set in stone yet, but it's just something pointing towards the New Year's event that may be coming. So with that said, let's jump into this. All right, so be ready for this because this is a new update. Make sure you updating your app, Pokemon Go app. The new update is going to be 0.225.3 as stated by Pokeminers. And I believe this also has the hidden event for the New Year's event. So make sure you updating so you can get all of these great shinies and new events that's coming for the holiday season. All right, just so you guys can be aware, the holiday 2021 clothing has been pushed. So if you're looking for new avatar clothing, this is what you could be wearing for the holiday season, and get it while, well, it'll always be in the store anyway, so you don't have to worry about that. But just make sure you get it, wear it, enjoy it, and have fun for your holiday season. Yeah, I just keep seeing a lot of things coming up on Pokeminers. This is why you should follow Pokeminers or any other, like leaked up, like other leakers and data miners, everything like that. That's how we get us YouTubers get our information. So with that said, guys, now we're gonna get into New Year's event. All right, so here's where I basically wrap the video up. So basically, a few new costumes and Pokemon were just added to the game, which I already just showed you for the holiday season, and that Hoot is looking pretty dapper. Also with these updates, Mega Aerodactyl was moved to the addressable asset system, but wasn't changed. This time without shiny Avalugg twice. So now they're saying that, I don't know, but they're mentioning it. And it's, first they were saying we had shiny Avalugg coming. It looked like we still actually have it, actually. Well, yeah, because that's shiny Avalugg right there. So shiny Bergmite is coming. That's what I was telling you earlier. You got Glaceon, which is enraged, but that's a really cool little sweater it has on its back. Shiny Hoot with the hat. Now remember, before we had a Pikachu with a hat for New Year's event last year or the year before last, and we also getting the 2022 Glasses Slowking. So if you have that Slowpoke from last year, you can get it and evolve it to this year's Slowking, but it's not going to have the glasses because it had the glasses from before, and you can't evolve a Pokemon usually wearing any kind of costume, but you could evolve Slowpoke with 2021 glasses, but this time around you want that 2022 Slowpoke that can be shiny and evolve all the way to your Slowking wearing 2022 glasses. So yeah, it'll be the first of its kind. And before you couldn't, I don't think you could have evolved the shiny version with the glasses, but now you can though. Point is, it can be shiny. It's 2022 glasses and everything like that. Like I said earlier, shiny Spheal with the scarf. So Spheal can be shiny. Bergmite is coming soon, and Hoot might be shiny for this New Year's event because it has a New Year's hat, and it's, you know, just like Slowking got the glasses. So I'm guessing that at some point for the New Year's event, we're probably going to be seeing shiny Bergmite, shiny Hoot, and obviously we'll see the Slowking with the 2022 glasses when you evolve it from Slowpoke, wearing the 2022 glasses. So I just wanted to let you guys know that for those of you that didn't know. That's going to wrap this video up from here. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share my video wherever you share cool stuff. Comment down below. Smack a like on this video. Turn on post notifications so you'll be the first to get my videos when I upload. And as always, guys, peace and love. Stay blessed. Stay humble. Keep your head up. And remember to keep God first because God is love and He's number one. And have a happy holidays and happy New Year. And I'm out. Peace.